Okay, so thank you for joining me today. Really, really thankful for that. So let's get straight into it and let's talk about passenger numbers. So pre-COVID, during COVID, and what are your expectations for the upcoming summer months?
Well, pre-COVID in 2019 we reached the highest peak of our history with almost 9.5 million passengers. That was the edge of a growth over the previous 10 years, twice as much as the Italian average, so we were really growing fast. Then of course COVID was a shock for all of us. We came down from 9.5 to 2.5 million passengers in 2020. We went up again to 4.1 in 2021, and now in June we're probably will be reaching minus 20% compared to pre-COVID levels, with June included.
It's good to see that things are improving.
Things are improving, are coming up with different mix passengers, but yeah, the picture is much better than a few months ago.
Brilliant. And so passengers are now expecting, something different when they come to an airport, mainly because COVID has just shifted and changed what passengers want. So what are you doing to meet these new expectations?
Well, we have to address first of all the concerns that came up with the pandemic, and we see much more health-conscious passengers than before. So they look at those kind of things in a much more probably evolved way and a different way than before. So first of all, we have to provide a safe and secure environment for them from a sanitary point of view. And of course, we can use the technology in order to streamline their process. We inform them of the delays that may happen during the process in the terminal, because the process is more stressful than before. But at the same time, we also provide some more human touch with facilitators in order to help them feel that they're in a secure place. And that's something which so far has been working, but it's a battle that we have to fight every day.
Absolutely. I think we all just want that human interaction again, because we've been so used to Zoom and
technology alone doesn't work. You have to mix, otherwise people feel detached with the experience, which is something that we don't want.
Absolutely. So any upcoming trends that you're excited about, or perhaps challenges that you can foresee?
Well, in our case at Bologna Airport, we are an airport that before COVID was almost one third of traffic, business travel, leisure and VFR. What we see is that the dynamics of the market are so that the long-haul traffic is not there as it was before. So there's a higher percentage of low-cost travelers that are coming to the airport than before. And that means a different peaks, operational peaks, so and much higher than before somehow. And also the way that people arrive at the airport is different. Before they were arriving with their own cars, now they are brought by their friends and relatives. So also we have some more congestions. We have to address the access to the airport in a different way than before. So the numbers are going to be more or less the same probably this summer and the period after, but the mix is different, and so the process needs to be readjusted.
Absolutely. So how is your airport inclusive to all types of passengers?
Well, this is something that we really stress in our discussions with our colleagues, because we want to be an inclusive airport. We consider that this is kind of a must for an airport like ours, which is careful about the SDG, the 17 SDG United Nations objectives for 2030 agenda. For instance, just an example that I can mention, because it was inaugurated yesterday just by my colleagues. We introduced a service for deaf travelers, so that they can interact in information with airport colleagues in order to get directions, information about their travel and their options. And I can say we are the first airport in Italy to address this service.
That is really great to hear, I must admit. And how's that going with training staff? Has that been a big part of it, training staff so they know how to handle different types of passengers?
Yes, this is something that we never stopped. Also during the COVID time, when most of our staff couldn't work because there was not enough passengers, let's say, we never stopped training, and we also addressed the issue that passengers today probably are a bit more stressed than they were before. So this is an issue not just for Bologna, I think all over Europe. So as you said before, the human touch is very important, and probably the way to understand how the passenger is concerned and help him feeling better is something that we have to consider more than before.
Absolutely. So Let's talk a little bit, I was going to say let's talk a bit about technology, but we've kind of touched upon that. Digitalisation is a huge part of passenger experience, so what's going on at the airports?
Well, we started this before, even before COVID, and we accelerated the process for it. The boarding process, the check-in process now is automated for people that have wish to, and we have technologies to inform people during their passenger journey through the airport of commercial options and also on queuing timing at the security checks. So we're trying to give them as much information as they need in order for them to feel, as I said, followed by us and helped if they need.
Absolutely. So let's talk about UAM, developments that are going on. How will this impact passenger experience and travelling in general, really?
Well, first of all, I have to say that this is something which is coming up fast, and there is a session today, actually, which I'm attending this morning and also this afternoon about UAM. I think what's going on, there is an ecosystem that needs to be built. So it's an interaction between the present aviation ecosystem and the new way of mobility, which will need to be integrated. The aim at the beginning, of course, it's starting up. So probably the level of service will be created by the different operators, and the access price will be high at the beginning. But the purpose is to make it affordable for everyone in the coming years. Probably not in 1-2 years, but probably within the next 5 years. A lot of operators working on it. We at Bologna Airport, we engaged in this, and we're going to be in a company together with our colleagues of Aeroporto di Roma, Nice Airport France, and Venice Airport, to create a company that will develop services and build vertiports in Italy and hopefully abroad. So we're very excited about this.
Really exciting stuff going on. Wow. So my last question is, what do airports need to do to secure their place in the future of aviation?
Think that the world is changing fast, and so addressing opportunities like you said, like UAM, is one of them, but of course not the only one, and understand that their role is a critical role in the future of our world. We connect people, we connect ideas, we connect goods, but we have to make it in a sustainable and an interactive way with the society. This is something that probably we knew before, but with COVID we have understood even better.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.